Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Intersection. Problem number 2 in your homework assignment. It's straight from your book, and the first part of it, it says creating strings. So you're going to create strings on the alphabet 0, 1. Of course, you know sigma represents the alphabet. So the alphabet is the first part here 0, 1, and the second part is just the English letters of any word of your choice. So the first one is creating the using the alphabet 0, 1, create 3 different strings, each of length 4. Okay, so in this case I'm going to say sigma 1 or sigma sub 1 strings. Sigma sub 1 strings should be of 4, right? So if I'm going to start with 1100, then 10, 10, and then 0, 0, 11. That's 4. And then using the alphabet of sigma 2, so sigma sub 2 strings. And I'm going to use the word I'm using right now, computer. Okay, basic string operation. This basic string operation, he wants for one of the strings created in sigma 1, the one we created in sigma 1. Okay, find and write is reverse. So if I want to find, if I use the first one here, so that's the reverse of that, the first one of them, the reverse of 1100. Otherwise, it's written like this: sigma r of the 1100 is 0, 0, 1, 1. That's how you do this one. And then the second one, identify and list all substrings of the word created on here in the computer, created from sigma 2, including the empty string. So the empty string is represented by epsilon. Okay, so to do that, let's see, I have the word computer, and I'm going to use the first epsilon and then C and then CO OM. I'm just like dividing it almost in half. MB, this is M. MP, and okay, so there's no, as long as you're including these letters, so it's going to go on and on. Okay, and including the substring, so that's number 2, bar 2. Okay, let's go to, so the concatenating the two of the binary strings created in sigma 1 and not in the length of the and note the length of the resulting string. So we need to concatenate all of them. By the way, the concatenating operator is a circle like that. So to concatenate the one string 1, concatenating string 2, concatenating string 3. And so to do that, then you just like concatenate all of them. So we start with 1100, and then 1010, and then 0, 0, 1, 1. So that's how you concatenate the 3 of them. Oops, stop. Actually, that's concatenating the 3 of them. But if you want to concatenate only 2, then 1100 and 10 10, and the length 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the length is, or let's say length is equal 8. That's better. Now then when I transfer to my engineering paper, I will make sure I do it right. The concatenation of the computer, there will be no change, because concatenating the epsilon, which is this here, the result is nothing with the computer. So the concatenating of computer will be on my second, see, my second choice is I used the string computer. So to concatenate the computer is computer. The epsilon has no effect on it, and the length remains 8. Okay, now the last thing is understanding the prefixes. To understand the prefixes, considering the first one we did in the two, and determine one is prefix the other. So if we consider the 1100, and the 1010, the 1010 and the 1100 is not a prefix of 1010. Okay, so if we consider the 1100 and 1010, 1100 is not a prefix of 1010, nor is 1010 the prefix for 1100. So there is no prefixes here. So this is it. I'm going to transfer this to the engineering paper, and I'll show you the final result. And so here's the problem. I did it on my engineering papers. Make sure that you fill in the top row. So here is the strings. I used the 1100, 1010, 011 as I did at the beginning. And then the string 2 is computer, or the word computer. Basic strings operation, he wants the reverse. So the reverse of 1100 is 0011. That's the reverse of that one. And then the substring of computer is including the epsilon, and then COMPUT, and then the combination of each two together, and including the word computer. It should be part of it. But if you show part of it like this, it's you got full credit. And then the concatenation 1100 and 1010, the concatenation of them 1100 1010, and the length is 8. And then the concatenation of epsilon with the computer, no change, and the length stays 8. Prefixes, I selected the 1100 and 1010, my strings, and then I just looking at them, the 1100 is not a prefix of 1010, and 1010 is not a prefix of 1100, and I put that in there, and that's it. And thank you for watching, and this also a short video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, and have a nice day. Bye bye now.